So Marc Casado might actually be on his way out of FC Barcelona. And honestly, guys, I don't know how to fully react because Marc Casado, when I think of him, he was one of the unsung heroes of last season. He's one of the guys that Barcelona, you know what, Hansi Flick system, he fits it. And Joan, Laporta, Deco, how bad is this registration issue? How bad is the current finances? Because Barcelona, I'm looking at Marc Casado, and he's not a guy that I'm willing to give up on the cheap end, especially, right? And we also got a huge update with Javier Tebas and La Liga because he may no longer be the president of La Liga. But guys, before we get straight into it, of course, make sure to smash up the likes, make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys, make sure to get in the comments down below, and guys, come on, like the video, let's subscribe, you know, do all the above. But guys, I also do want to say before we get straight into it, this is going to be a different type of video, so let me know if you like these news reaction, just a quick fire recap of all the news, right, in the past couple of days. Let me know in the comments down below. But guys, let's get straight into it. But let's actually start off with Marc Casado because the news keeps on getting stronger and stronger about his exit. I don't understand why Barcelona would do this. In the double pivot, we have Frankie and Pedri Gonzalez, but Marc Casado is a guy who's different from them. He's a guy that defensively, he's above both of them in my opinion. His defensive awareness, his defensive responsibility is a bit higher than Frankie and Pedri. And if you guys remember the week that we played Sevilla, Real Madrid away at the Bernabeu, and also Bayern Munich, a team that has owned us, let's be honest, the last decade, Bayern Munich has punished Barcelona time and time again. And Casado started against Bayern Munich and dropped a masterclass. He went to the Bernabeu and dropped a masterclass. That assist, the streets will not forget that assist to Lewandowski. That was a great pass. Marc Casado, for me, at the worst, he's a player who's an adequate, reliable bench player. And for 30 million, that's my problem. If Barcelona are going to let go of Marc Casado, it's got to be for 50. I don't know why Barcelona, we always have this problem. Even a guy who's impressed in the last season like Marc Casado, why are we letting him go for around 30 million? I don't understand it. At least 45, 50 million at the worst. Marc Casado, he's a player. Guys, I'm a Marc Casado fan. I think he's Mr. Underrated at Barcelona. And let me say it again. Marc Casado was a guy who stepped up when the going got tough. In the toughest weeks, the toughest games of the first half of the year, Marc Casado was there and he stepped up for Barcelona. So honestly, 30 million, I just wouldn't do it. But am I overrating Casado? Let me know in the comment section down below. But I just wouldn't do it. I think I see other players that Chelsea sell, right, for way more money, and they're not as good as Casado. So my thing is that the only way this makes sense is the registration issue. Is it really that bad at Barcelona that Barcelona, Joan, Laporta, Deco, they're looking to sell and cash out on Marc Casado? That's the only way. And Marc Casado, once again, he is a player that he would not leave Barcelona if he was asked to, right? He would only leave Barcelona if he was forced to. That's a huge difference. Barcelona, I can only see this happening because Casado, he posted on his Instagram, he wants to stay. But the only way I can see this happening is if Barcelona force him out the door. If they say, guys, hey, Marc Casado, you got to leave the football club because we need to register guys like Roony Bardghji. But honestly, I just wouldn't do it if I'm Joan, Laporta, and Deco. And that actually is a great segue to my second point, which is Javier Tebas, the La Liga president, and the rules of La Liga are simply too strict. And you know what? Javier Tebas leaving Barcelona, not leaving Barcelona, but leaving La Liga as a whole was a ticking time bomb. It was going to happen eventually with the way that he's running this league into the ground. Guys, when I'm seeing teams like Getafe, and I'm not just saying this because I'm a Barca fan, but teams like Levante, all these teams like Rayo, all these teams are struggling because of the strict rules in La Liga alone. The Premier League have loophole after loophole. It's super team friendly. And when I'm looking at it, La Liga, it's going on a downwards trajectory. I simply do not think La Liga, with the strict rules, can keep going like this. Javier Tebas, though, guys, we got some good news because he might be booted out of La Liga. He might no longer be the La Liga president for much longer because he is in trouble. If you guys remember the Nico Williams saga for leaking FC Barcelona's financial accounts, I believe to Athletic Bilbao, and now La Liga are actually taking some action. It looks like this guy named Miguel Galan is actually taking some action. Javier Tebas is accused of committing serious breaches by failing to uphold confidentially. And guys, we'll see with the situation. But if Javier Tebas gets kicked out of office, is anybody really sad? Or even the teams like Getafe and teams like Mallorca, are they sad? Never in a million years should Athletic Bilbao see Barcelona's private details, right? And what type of league are we ran by? And I think I speak for all Barcelona fans when I'm saying that nobody would miss Javier Tebas if he got kicked out of office, because Barcelona, La Liga, the way that it's been going, the registration year in, year out with Dani Olmo, that situation, Joan Laporta eventually won at the end. And I think Javier Tebas is holding some grudges. I think La Liga is holding some grudges. How did we let Barcelona register Dani Olmo last season? And now I think they're going to double down. There's no way Roony Bardghji, Szczęsny, all these guys, they're just going to let Barcelona get away with it in court. I think they're going to do some action. So the quicker this guy gets out of office, the better for Barcelona and the better for teams like Getafe, Levante. And as for Barca and Marc Casado, I just think there's some correlation even this year. Why are we seeing stronger Marc Casado exits? Is Barcelona's registration issue really that bad? Do we need to make a sale for Barcelona to register Roony Bardghji, Szczęsny, Gerard Martin, all these guys? Well, Inaki Peña, right? Is that not enough? Is Hector Fort's exit not enough? Why are we seeing the Marc Casado rumors getting stronger and stronger by the day? Guys, let me know in the comments. I just had to make a video. I had to post about it. And let me know if you like this quick fire reaction type of videos. Let me know in the comments also. If you agree, disagree, guys, smash up the likes, subscribe to the channel, guys. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Visca Barca.